Hi folks. You know, I like haul videos, especially those haul videos where someone has gone out somewhere shopping and hunted and gathered the thing that they bring home to show us. And you know that Tammy and I, we like our Junkin. We go anywhere where something used and or old is being sold or even given away if it's close to the end of the day and no one wants to haul it away. But usually we don't buy anything at these places that you see us go in our videos. We're content just to look. In fact, we have a rule that we exercise with each other. When one of us sees something that we're really excited about and we think is really cool, the other one will ask, well, where would you put it? And it turns out if we don't have a ready answer for that thing, there's a good chance that we just really want the thing there at that moment and we're excited about it. And it's not something we would want long term. We'll give it a little thought, and then if we really want it, we'll go back. Well, this weekend, we actually went to an antiques market that rolls through town from time to time. We were looking through the booths of the outside vendors. I rounded a corner and I saw these faces looking out. Now the wood was obviously very old and rotted. The least amount of touch resulted in fragments of it falling away, and there were indeed fragments of it laying about the table there where these two heads were sitting. And I asked the merchant who was running the booth if there was a story behind these, and the one she told was of a 17th century Italian church being renovated. There was some damage to the wood, some rot, and there was nothing for it but to just go ahead and rip it out. And someone enterprising had come and hauled away the debris by the truckloads and sifted through it looking for treasure. And somehow these pieces, along with a larger one that was in better shape, made it here to America and into her hands, and had apparently passed through various hands who had tried various methods at various times to restore these pieces. Now she was advised just to leave them alone and try to sell them to someone exactly as they are. Now, while I have serious doubts that these are actually 400 years old pieces of a Gothic cathedral, she had no provenance to go with this at all. There's no black and white photos of guys with crowbars and sledgehammers ripping out the doorway in a Gothic cathedral. But it is obviously very old. Let me show it to you. So here we go. As you can see, it is not in the best of condition. In fact, if you look back here, pieces of the wood just crumble in your fingers. So it is obviously very old and rotted. But you can also see the detail that's left, and you can feel underneath in some parts of it, especially over here on this ear, underneath it, that the wood itself is still carved into that design. So this isn't just, or it doesn't appear to be just off of someone's firewood pile that they just painted to look like a cherub. This actually, at some point in the past, was one. Now, whether or not it came from a 400-year-old church in Italy, I don't know. It's certainly old. I don't know if it's 400 years old, but I thought I would bring it home and put it in my cabinet, and however much longer it had, give it a little dignity. So folks, I hope you like my little haul. I paid $45 for that piece of rotted wood that used to be a cherub somewhere. Again, I have doubts that it's 400 years old or even came from Italy. It really made the trip, it weathered it well if it came all that way and made it down to Georgia, even in the condition that it's in. More than likely, it might have been part of some very old church here, or even a private residence somewhere. But I still think it's pretty cool. And I thought some folks would like to see my Junkin haul. So until the next time, this is Mike saying bye.